In the ancient city of Mashhad, a boy was born on April 19th, 1939, into a modest religious family. His name was Ali Khamenei. No one at that moment could have imagined that this quiet child would one day become one of the most powerful men in the Middle East. His early life was not filled with luxury or privilege. Instead, it was marked by simplicity, discipline, and the deep influence of religion. Ali's father was a respected but poor cleric, a scholar of Islamic teachings who lived a very humble life. The family home was small and money was often scarce. Ali later recalled that his childhood was simple, sometimes even difficult. Yet inside that modest house, there was something far more valuable than wealth, books, ideas, and faith. From a young age, Ali showed a deep curiosity about religion and knowledge. While many children spent their days playing in the streets, Ali spent long hours reading, listening to scholars discuss religious texts and philosophy and Islamic law. His father believed education was the most important path in life, and he encouraged his son to study hard. By the time Ali was a teenager, he had already begun studying in Islamic seminaries. These were special schools where students trained to become religious scholars. The studies were intense. They included theology, philosophy, Arabic grammar, and interpretations of the Quran. Ali quickly developed a reputation for being serious, intelligent, and passionate about learning. But the Iran of Ali Khamenei's youth was not peaceful. At that time, the country was ruled by Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, a powerful monarch who was trying to modernize Iran rapidly. While some people supported the Shah's reforms, many religious scholars believed his policies were destroying traditional Islamic values. Among the critics of the Shah was a fiery religious leader named Ruhollah Khomeini. Khomeini spoke passionately against the monarchy, accusing it of corruption and foreign influence. For young students in religious seminaries, Khomeini's message was powerful and inspiring. Ali Khamenei was deeply influenced by these ideas. As a young scholar, he began to believe that religion should not only guide personal life, but also the government and society. This belief would shape the rest of his life. In the 1960s, the Shah's government began cracking down on religious activists. Many scholars who spoke against the regime were arrested or silenced. But instead of scaring Ali away from politics, the pressure pushed him deeper into the movement. Ali began secretly distributing speeches and writings from Ayatollah Khomeini. He traveled between cities, sharing revolutionary ideas with students and religious groups. This was extremely dangerous work. The Shah's secret police, known as Savak, were known for arresting and torturing political dissidents. Eventually, Ali Khamenei was arrested multiple times for his activities. He spent months in prison, often under harsh conditions. But these experiences only strengthened his determination. For him, the struggle against the Shah had become both a political mission and a religious duty. During these difficult years, Ali also developed another skill, public speaking. When he addressed crowds, he spoke with conviction and intensity. His words were filled with religious references and calls for justice. People began to recognize him as a powerful voice within the growing revolutionary movement. As the 1970s progressed, anger toward the Shah grew across Iran. Economic problems, political repression, and cultural tensions created a perfect storm of dissatisfaction. Demonstrations and protests began spreading through major cities. By 1978, Iran was on the edge of revolution. Millions of people took to the streets demanding change. Religious leaders, students, workers, and ordinary citizens united against the monarchy. Finally, in 1979, the unthinkable happened. The Shah fled Iran, and the monarchy collapsed. After years of exile, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini returned to the country in triumph. The Iranian Revolution had succeeded. For Ali Khamenei, this moment changed everything. The young activist who had once secretly distributed revolutionary pamphlets was now part of the leadership of a new Islamic government. In the early years of the revolution, Ali Khamenei took on several important roles. He helped organize political institutions and became a member of the new parliament. His influence grew quickly because he was trusted by Ayatollah. Khamenei, and respected among revolutionary supporters. But Iran soon faced another crisis. In 1980, neighboring Iraq launched an invasion, beginning the brutal Iran-Iraq War. The war would last 8 years and cost hundreds of thousands of lives. During this time, Ali Khamenei became a strong supporter of the war effort. His speeches encouraged resistance and unity. Despite the chaos of war, he continued rising within the political system. In 1981, Iran faced a wave of political violence. Bombings and assassinations targeted government officials. In one attack that year, Ali Khamenei himself was seriously injured when a bomb exploded during a speech. He survived, but his right arm was permanently damaged. Later that same year, Ali Khamenei was elected president of Iran. He would serve as president for 2 terms from 1981 to 1989. During this time, he worked closely with Ayatollah Khamenei, helping manage the country during the difficult years of war and reconstruction. But the biggest turning point of his life came in 1989. That year, Ayatollah Khamenei died. As the founding leader of the Islamic Republic, his death left a huge question: who would lead Iran next? After intense discussions among the country's political and religious leaders, Ali Khamenei was chosen to become the new supreme leader of Iran. This position was not like being a president or prime minister. The supreme leader held ultimate authority over the country's military, judiciary, and major political decisions. It was the highest position in the Islamic Republic. For many observers, the choice was surprising. Khamenei had never been considered the most powerful religious scholar, but he had something equally important: political experience, revolutionary credentials, and the trust of Iran's leadership. Over the next decades, Ali Khamenei would become the central figure in Iranian politics. As supreme leader, he guided the country through economic challenges, international conflicts, and growing tensions with Western nations. Supporters viewed him as a defender of Iran's independence and Islamic identity. Critics argued that his rule limited political freedoms and strengthened government control. Regardless of perspective, there was no doubt about his influence. For more than 3 decades, Ali Khamenei shaped Iran's direction and played a major role in Middle Eastern politics. And when historians look back at his life, they often return to that small house in Mashhad where it all began. A quiet boy from a poor cleric's family, surrounded by books and faith, slowly growing into a revolutionary activist, then a president, and eventually the supreme leader of an entire nation. It is a story that shows how history is sometimes shaped not by kings or wealthy elites, but by determined individuals who rise from humble beginnings. Ali Khamenei's journey, from a curious child studying religious texts to the most powerful leader in Iran, remains one of the most remarkable political stories of the modern Middle East.